Please clap your hands. Haribol, Haribol. Please clap your hands.
Hari Om, Namaste, and a very good evening to everyone present here. ഭഗവത് ഗീതോപനിഷത്തുക്കളുടെ സത്ത ഒട്ടും ചോരാതെ ലോകത്തിലെ എല്ലാ കോണുകളിലുമുള്ള സാധാരണക്കാരിലേക്കും സർവ്വമതസ്ഥരിലേക്കും പകർന്നു നൽകിയ സ്വാമി ചിന്മയാനന്ദ സരസ്വതി എന്ന നമ്മുടെ സ്വന്തം ഗുരുദേവന്റെ 108ാമത് ജയന്തി ആഘോഷങ്ങളുടെ നിറവിലാണ് നാം എല്ലാം. സ്വാമി വിവേകാനന്ദനു ശേഷം ഭാരതത്തിൻ്റെ ജ്ഞാന നവോത്ഥാനത്തിന് തിരികൊളുത്തിയ യുവാക്കളിലും അമ്മമാരിലും കുട്ടികളിലും സന്യാസി ശ്രേഷ്ഠരിലും എന്നിങ്ങനെ സർവമാന ഹൃദയങ്ങളിലും ജ്വലിക്കുന്ന ഗുരുദേവനെ ആ ബൃഹത് സന്ദേശങ്ങളെ ഊട്ടിയുറപ്പിക്കുകയാണ് നാം ഇന്ന്.
In 1947, when the whole of India was celebrating independence, our Gurudev was the only one who believed that only India was free, not the Indians. After almost 7 decades of India's independence, it is quite a coincidence that we are celebrating the freedom of discovering our inner selves through Samskaara on the auspicious occasion of our beloved Gurudev Sampuja Swami Chinmayanandaji's 108th birth anniversary. Samskaara, the spiritual conclave for those who seek freedom, is a week-long celebration and a golden opportunity to celebrate various aspects of life.
അതെ, ഈ പുണ്യഭൂമിയായ ഈ അദ്വൈത ഭൂമിയിൽ എത്തിച്ചേർന്ന നിങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവരെയും സംസ്കാരയുടെ പേരിൽ സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നതിനോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ എല്ലാവരെയും സദസ്സിൻ്റെ മുൻവശത്തേക്ക് കയറിയിരിക്കുവാനായി വിനയപുരസരം അഭ്യർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. ഏതൊരു ഹൃദയത്തിലും ഇതെൻ്റെ ഗുരുദേവൻ, എൻ്റെ ഗുരുദേവൻ എന്ന് നമ്മെ തോന്നിപ്പിക്കുന്ന നമ്മുടെ എല്ലാം പ്രചോദന പ്രവാഹമായ ഗുരുദേവനിലേക്ക് വീണ്ടും നാം വിലയം പ്രാപിക്കുന്ന സുമുഹൂർത്തം കൂടിയാണെന്ന്. അതെ, വരൂ, നമുക്കെല്ലാവർക്കും ഗുരുദേവനിലേക്ക്, സംസ്കാരയിലേക്ക് ഒന്നായി ചേരാം. എല്ലാവരെയും ഒന്നുകൂടെ നമ്മുടെ സദസ്സിലെ ഏറ്റവും മുൻനിരയിലേക്ക് കയറിയിരിക്കുവാനായി വീണ്ടും വിനയപുരസരം അഭ്യർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു.
We request all the audience to fill the seats in the front rows.
നമ്മുടെ ഈ സ്റ്റേജിൽ ഇതിൻ്റെ പരിസരത്ത് നിൽക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ സജ്ജനങ്ങളും മുൻപിൽ ഒരുക്കിയിട്ടുള്ള കസേരകളിലേക്ക് വന്നിരിക്കണമെന്ന് അറിയിക്കുകയാണ്. നമ്മുടെ ആ പുറകിൽ നിൽക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ സജ്ജനങ്ങളും ഇവിടെ മുൻപിൽ നിരത്തിയിട്ടിരിക്കുന്ന കസേരകളിൽ വന്നിരിക്കണം പ്ലീസ്. ഏതാനും നിമിഷങ്ങൾക്കകം നമ്മളുടെ ഈ ഉദ്ഘാടന ചടങ്ങ് ആരംഭിക്കുകയാണ്. എല്ലാ സജ്ജനങ്ങളും ദയവായും മുൻപോട്ട് വന്ന് കസേരകളിൽ ഉപവിഷ്ടരാകണമെന്ന് വിനയപൂർവ്വം അറിയിക്കുകയാണ്. ഹരി ഓം.
Hari Om. Namaste and a very good evening to everyone once again. വലുതാവുമ്പോൾ നാം എടുത്തണിയുന്ന പുറം മോടികൾക്കപ്പുറം അതിനിഗൂഢമായ ചില ജന്മനിക്ഷേപങ്ങളുമായാണ് ഓരോ കുഞ്ഞു ജീവനും ഈ ഭൂമിയിൽ വന്നു പിറക്കുന്നത് എന്നതിന് ഉത്തമ ഉദാഹരണമാണ് പൂർവാശ്രമത്തിൽ പി ബാലകൃഷ്ണ മേനോനായും പിന്നീട് മനുഷ്യകുലത്തെ ആകമാനം വിസ്മയിപ്പിക്കുമാറ് അവരുടെ ആകെ ഉള്ളം തൊട്ടറിഞ്ഞ നമ്മുടെ സ്വന്തം ഗുരുദേവൻ. ക്വിറ്റ് ഇന്ത്യയുടെ പ്രക്ഷോഭ കവാടത്തിൽ നിന്ന് അതിമഹത്തായ ഒരു രാഷ്ട്രത്തിൻ്റെ ഉജ്ജ്വലമായ സമര കലാപത്തിൻ്റെ തീക്കനലുകൾ ഹൃദയത്തിലേക്ക് ഏറ്റുവാങ്ങിയ യൗവനം. മടിയിലെടുത്തു വച്ച ഓമനിക്കവേ ചട്ടമ്പി സ്വാമികളിൽ നിന്നും ജന്മജന്മാന്തരങ്ങളെയും ജന്മനിയോഗങ്ങളെയും വരെ വായിച്ചെടുക്കാൻ കെൽപ്പുള്ള അതിതീക്ഷ്ണമായ നോട്ടത്തിലൂടെ രമണ മഹർഷിയിൽ നിന്നും സന്യാസത്തിൻ്റെ വിത്തുകൾ എവിടെയോ ആ ബാലനിൽ വീണു. Here we begin Samskaara. To the august audience of Palakkad, here we at Samskaara are welcoming the global head of Chinmaya Mission, Sampujya Swami Swarupananda Ji, by presenting our token of love, and accompanying our Pujya Swami Swarupananda Ji is Swami Viviktananda Ji, regional head of Chinmaya Mission Kerala, and also we have Swami Asheshananda Ji, Acharya Chinmaya Mission Palakkad. Receiving and seeking blessings from Sampujya Swami Swarupananda Ji, we also have Sri Dr. E. Sridharan, our chief patron of Samskaara, and also Manya S. Madhavan Ji. We humbly invite all of you to this august stage of Samskaara. Once again, here we have the global head of Chinmaya Mission, Sampujya Swami Swarupananda Ji, blessing us, and we invite Swamiji onto the stage, accompanied by Sri Dr. P. Krishnadas, chairman of Nehru Group of Institutions, and we also have Sampujya Swami Viviktananda Ji, regional head of Chinmaya Mission Kerala, and we also have Sri Vilambat Ravindran Ji, chairman of Samskaara, onto the stage. Here we have our chief patron of Samskaara, our beloved metro man, Dr. E. Sridharan, and also Sri Manya S. Madhavan Ji, also honoring us in this dais. We humbly invite Swami Asheshananda Ji, Acharya of Chinmaya Mission Palakkad, also onto the stage. And we once again request all the august audience to kindly occupy the seats in the front.
We request all the audience to occupy the front rows.
Hari Om, Namaste, and a very good evening to everyone present here. Samskaara, the spiritual conclave, is a well-orchestrated program meant to energize and synergize the people of Kerala for the better understanding of Sanatana Dharma, which has been the heart and soul of the ancient Hindu civilization.
At Samskaara, a pageantry of events topped by the Gita Jnana Yajna by the global head of Chinmaya Mission, Sampuja Swami Swarupananda Ji, will be the highlight of the week-long celebration. Let this be a wake-up call for all to get to know more and more about the rich cultural and spiritual legacy bequeathed by our great rishis of Bharat. The Honorable Governor of Kerala is here, received cordially by Sri Ravindran Ji and Advocate Dr. K.P. Krishnadas Ji.
We warmly welcome the Honorable Governor of Kerala, Sri Arif Muhammad Khan Ji, on behalf of everyone of Samskaara. And we have also our Sampuja Swami Swarupananda Ji, Global Head of Chinmaya Mission, on the stage, also accompanied by Swami Vivekananda Ji, Regional Head of Chinmaya Mission Kerala, and other dignitaries on the stage. We cordially invite each and everyone to this inaugural session. Hari Om, Namaste, and a very good evening once again. We begin with the national anthem. Let us all rise for the national anthem. We request everyone to be seated again.
The great saint, passionate teacher, selfless leader, that's our Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda Ji for us. Let us begin by invoking the grace of the Lord of the Lords to guide us. We invite Dr. K.P. Nandakumar Ji to render the invocation. Let us all surrender ourselves unto him. We request everyone to remain seated for the prayer.
നന്മയാകുന്ന കാന്തി കാണുവാൻ കണ്ണിനാകേണമേ നല്ല വാക്കിൻ്റെ ശീലു ചൊല്ലുവാൻ നാവിനാകേണമേ സ്നേഹ സ്നേഹമാകുന്ന ഗീതമോ എൻ്റെ കാതിനിണയാകണേ. സത്യമെന്നുള്ള ശീലമോടെ ഞാൻ ശാന്തി അറിയണമേ. ആ ആ ഭൂമിയമ്മയെന്നറിയുവാനുള്ള ബോധമുണ്ടാക്കണേ. ജീവജാലങ്ങളാകെയും ജന്മബന്ധുഗങ്ങളാകേണമേ. ജാതിഭേദമെന്ന ശാപമോ ദൂരെ മറയേണമേ. ലോകമൊന്നെന്ന പാഠമെന്നുമെൻ മനസ്സിലെഴുതേണമേ. ആ ലോകമെന്നുള്ള പാഠമെന്നുമെൻ മനസ്സിലെഴുതേണമേ.
Thank you, Nandakumarji. He is also the voice of the melodious theme song of Samskaara.
To celebrate and commemorate the 108th birth anniversary of Gurudev, Chinmaya Mission has been hosting a series of events throughout the year. Chinmaya Mission Palakkad is proud and fortunate to present before you Samskaara, the spiritual conclave, for those who seek freedom, a week-long celebration as our humble offering to the Guru Padukas of Swami Chinmayanandaji. We have our leader, the brain behind Samskaara, who has put his heart and soul into building this great event. That's our vibrant chairman, Sri Vilambat Ravindranji, whose warm smile, mentorship, and relentless hard work has been a motivation for us throughout this journey.
We welcome Sri Ravindranji for the welcome address.
Salutations to Lord Guru Ayyappan and lineage of Gurus and Acharyas. Honorable Governor of Kerala, Sampuja Swamijis, distinguished personalities on and off the dais, dear sisters, brothers, and friends of media, Namaskaram and good evening to all of you. The Chinmaya Mission's team Samskaara is extremely happy and proud to bring you 7 days of spiritual celebration called Samskaara in this Advaita Bhumi. Samskaara is an event to mark the 108th birth anniversary of Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmayanandaji, who started Chinmaya Mission in 1951. Swami Chinmayanandaji once said, "The tragedy of human history is that there is decreasing happiness in the midst of increasing comforts." The Gurudev's work has been to address this dichotomy in the society, and this event, Samskaara, is just a manifestation of Gurudev's vision. Samskaara is a well thought out event designed by 300 plus members of Team Samskaara. The focus was on as to how to bring a much needed freshness to the otherwise monotonous spiritual events, and the result is a versatile program dealing with subjects people seldom discuss yet having huge implication on the society. The main attraction being the Gita Jnana Yajnam titled Success Without Stress, based on Chapter 3 Karma Yoga of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, conducted by Sambhujya Swami Swarupanandaji, the global head of Chinmaya Mission, from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. every day till January 30th. Starting from tomorrow, we have lined up a series of programs during the daytime. Due to time constraints, I am not elaborating. Now, coming down to my specific responsibility. As you all know, that this is a spiritual conclave, and 6 months ago, when Chinmaya Mission was contemplating who should inaugurate Samskaara, there was no second thought, and all agreed it must be by a luminary of spirituality. Chinmaya Mission and the team Samskaara would like to thank Honorable Governor wholeheartedly for accepting our invitation and giving consent to inaugurate Samskaara and bless us with the inaugural address for which we are all eagerly waiting. We wholeheartedly welcome Honorable Governor of Kerala, Sri Arif Mohammed Khan Sir, to this divine function. When 108th Jayanti of Gurudev is being celebrated, Palakkad is truly blessed to have the global head of gigantic Chinmaya Mission enlightening the people through the Gita Jnana Yajna. Since the inception, Chinmaya Mission has grown exponentially and has become a formidable organization with over 320 centers worldwide, 70 schools and colleges, and 500 villages covered by Chinmaya Organization for Rural Development. Swami Swarupanandaji is the Chancellor of Chinmaya Vishwavidyapit, a visionary education platform designed to create dynamic leaders established in Indian wisdom and contemporary knowledge. We wholeheartedly welcome the global head of Chinmaya Mission, Sampuja Swami Swarupanandaji, to this divine function. When in the process of making of Samskaara, one person who kept inspiring us all on how to professionally execute it, none other than our dearest Sridharan Sir, our chief patron, we wholeheartedly welcome Padma Vibhushan Dr. E. Sridharan Sir to this divine function, and also request to take up the chairmanship of the function. We never had yet of motivation since our Swami Vivekananda has been behind us throughout the making of this event. With much needed blessings all the time, we wholeheartedly welcome the head of Chinmaya Mission Kerala, Sampuja Swami Vivekanandaji, to this divine function. Whenever our dearest Sheshananda Swamiji think of something, it just happens. And we all have experienced it in the past. Samskaara is also a concept of our Swamiji, supported by a team of 300 plus members at his disposal, hence this event Samskaara. We wholeheartedly welcome Sampuja Swami Asheshanandaji, head of Chinmaya Mission, Palakkad, to this divine function. A life full of divinity, purity, and carrying culture of Bharat in every sense and purpose. We wholeheartedly welcome Manya S. Sethu Madhavanji, Agila Bharatiya Karya Sadasri Angam, Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangam, to this divine function. When it is time to celebrate entrepreneurship, one of the finest examples we have in Kerala is Sri Krishnadas. We wholeheartedly welcome Advocate Dr. P. Krishnadas, the chairman of Nehru Group of Institutions, to this divine function. The industrial development of Kanchikode cannot ignore the substantial contribution of Pankajashanji. We wholeheartedly welcome Sri Pankajashanji, our patron, to this divine function. Whatever we have dreamt of doing is all for those who are sitting as audience and guests just here. We welcome all of you to this divine function and request to make this event a grand success. It is absolutely clear that it is friends of media who made us reach to this point, and we thank you so much for the same. We welcome the entire media to this function. Once again, the team Samskaara welcome all of you to this event, and thank you and namaskaram.
Thank you, Ravindranji, for your great words. And we now request our beloved chairman, Sri Vilambat Ravindranji, to honor the Honorable Governor of Kerala, Sri Arif Muhammad Khanji, on behalf of Samskaara, the spiritual conclave, by presenting with a token of love It is indeed our pride that our Honorable Governor of Kerala is now gracing the occasion.
We have on stage one of the veteran Pracharaks, Manya S. Sethumadhavan ji, who has been fervently working for more than 6 decades as part of Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh. He has served as the Kerala Prant Pracharak, Dakshina Kshetra Pracharak and Akhila Bharatiya Karyakari Sadasya.
We welcome Manya S. Sethumadhavan ji for the felicitation address. Shri Manya S. Sethumadhavan ji, we are eagerly waiting to hear your felicitation address.
സംപൂജ്യ സ്വാമിമാരെ, ആദരണീയ കേരള ഗവർണർ, മറ്റു ഉപസ്ഥിതരായ വേദിയിലിരിക്കുന്ന വിശിഷ്ട വ്യക്തികളെ, സദസ്സിലെ ശ്രേഷ്ഠ വ്യക്തികളെ, സഹോദരി സഹോദരന്മാരെ, എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. ഇന്ന് ഈ പരിപാടിയിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കാൻ എത്തിയതാണ്. സംസാരിക്കണം എന്നുള്ള യാതൊരു ഉദ്ദേശം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. പക്ഷേ മുകളിൽ നിന്നുള്ള നിർദ്ദേശം അനുസരിച്ച് രണ്ടു വാക്ക് പറയാതിരിക്കാൻ നിവൃത്തിയില്ല. ഒന്നാമത്തെ കാര്യം, ഈ ഒരു സന്ദർഭം ഉപയോഗിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് സംസ്കാര ഈ രീതിയിൽ സമാജത്തിൻ്റെ സംസ്കാരവും ധർമ്മവും സംരക്ഷിക്കാനുള്ള ഉദ്ദേശത്തോടു കൂടി ഈ സംസ്കാര കോൺക്ലേവ് സംഘടിപ്പിച്ച ഇതിൻ്റെ സംഘാടകരെയും അതിനുവേണ്ടി പ്രവർത്തിച്ച എല്ലാവരെയും അനുമോദിക്കാൻ ഈ സന്ദർഭം ഞാൻ ഉപയോഗിക്കാം. രണ്ടാമത്തെ കാര്യം, നമ്മുടെ നാടിൻ്റെ ജീവിതം വളരെ വികൃതമായി പോയിക്കൊണ്ടിരുന്ന കാലഘട്ടത്തിൽ ഈ നാട്ടിലെ പുരാതനമായ സംസ്കാരവും പാരമ്പര്യവും സംരക്ഷിക്കാൻ, പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് കേരളത്തിൽ ഗീതാജ്ഞാന യജ്ഞത്തിലൂടെ സമാജത്തെ ആകമാനം ജാഗ്രതമാക്കിയ ആ ശ്രേഷ്ഠ പുരുഷൻ സംപൂജ്യ ചിന്മയാനന്ദ സ്വാമിജിയുടെ ആ കഠിനമായ പരിശ്രമം നാട്, നമ്മുടെ കേരളം വഴിതെറ്റിപ്പോകുന്ന സ്ഥിതിയിൽ നിന്ന് യഥാർത്ഥ ദിശയിലേക്ക് തിരിച്ചു കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ വളരെ സഹായകമായി. കേരളത്തിൽ മാത്രമല്ല, ആഗോളതലത്തിൽ അദ്ദേഹം ഈ ദൗത്യം എത്ര ശ്രേഷ്ഠമായി നിർവഹിച്ചു എന്നുള്ളത് ആ ജീവിതത്തെ പഠിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവർക്കും മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ സാധിക്കും. നമ്മുടെ ഭാരതത്തിൽ ഈ രീതിയിൽ സാംസ്കാരികമായ കാര്യങ്ങളെ സംരക്ഷിക്കാനും ഭാരതത്തിന് പുറമേ പോയുള്ള ആൾക്കാരെ അവരുടെ ഉള്ളിലും നമ്മുടെ നാടിൻ്റെ സാംസ്കാരിക ജീവിതം സംരക്ഷിക്കാനും അതിനനുസരിച്ച് ലോകത്തെ മുഴുവൻ ആകർഷിക്കാനും തക്കവണ്ണമുള്ള ആ ഒരു പ്രയത്നത്തിൽ ഭാരതത്തിലെ എല്ലാ വിഭാഗം ജനങ്ങളെയും എല്ലാ പ്രസ്ഥാനങ്ങളെയും സംയോജിപ്പിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് നടങ്ങിയ വിശ്വ ഹിന്ദു പരിഷത്തിൻ്റെ പ്രവർത്തനത്തിൻ്റെ ആരംഭത്തിൽ പൂജനീയ ചിന്മയാനന്ദ സ്വാമിജിയുടെ പങ്ക് അത് നമുക്കറിയാം. ബോംബെയിലെ ഈ ഒരു അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ആശ്രമത്തിൽ വെച്ച് തന്നെ ആയിരുന്നു ഈ വിശ്വ ഹിന്ദു പരിഷത്തിൻ്റെ പ്രവർത്തനവും ആരംഭമെല്ലാം. എൻ്റെ മനസ്സിൽ ഓർമ്മ വരുന്നത്, സ്വാമി ചിന്മയാനന്ദജിയും നമ്മുടെ രാഷ്ട്രീയ സ്വയം സേവക സംഘത്തിൻ്റെ സർസംഘചാലായിരുന്ന പരമപൂജനീയ ഗുരുജിയും അവർ തമ്മിലുള്ള ആത്മീയ ബന്ധവും ഊഷ്മളമായ ആ ഒരു കാര്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം കണ്ടറിയാൻ സാധിച്ച ആൾക്കാരുടെ മനസ്സിൽ നിന്ന് ഒരിക്കലും ആ സ്മരണ പോകില്ല. നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടിൽ ന ഹിന്ദു പതിതോർ ഭവേ ഹിന്ദവ സോദര സർവേ മമ ദീക്ഷ ഹിന്ദു രക്ഷ മമ മന്ത്ര സമാനത, ഈ ശ്രേഷ്ഠമായ ആദർശം സർവ വ്യത്യാസങ്ങളും മറന്ന് കാശ്മീരിൽ മുതൽ കന്യാകുമാരി വരെയുള്ള ഭാരതത്തിൻ്റെ ഏകത, അതിന് ഒരു തരത്തിലുള്ള വേർപാടിനും ഒരു തരത്തിലുള്ള വ്യത്യാസങ്ങളും ഉണ്ടാകരുത് എന്ന് ചിന്തിച്ചും കൊണ്ട് ആ ശ്രേഷ്ഠ സന്ദേശം ഭാരതം മുഴുവൻ വ്യാപിപ്പിക്കാൻ, ലോകം മുഴുവൻ വ്യാപിപ്പിക്കാൻ സ്വാമി ചിന്മയാനന്ദ പരിശ്രമിച്ചു. ഭാഗ്യവശാൽ അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ഒട്ടനവധി യുവാക്കന്മാർ ആ അദ്ദേഹത്തിനുള്ള ആവേശം ഉൾക്കൊണ്ടുകൊണ്ട് സന്യാസി ശിഷ്യന്മാരായി. ഇന്ന് ഈ തരത്തിലുള്ള പ്രവർത്തനം ഭാരതം ആകമാനം ലോകത്ത് മുഴുവൻ വ്യാപിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. ഈ ഒരു പ്രവർത്തനത്തിന് കൂടുതൽ കൂടുതൽ വിജയവും കാര്യങ്ങളും നിശ്ചയമായിട്ടും ഈശ്വരാനുഗ്രഹം ഉണ്ടാകും. നമുക്കെല്ലാവർക്കും കൂട്ടായി നമ്മുടെയും ഈ ധർമ്മവും സംസ്കാരവും സംരക്ഷിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് പ്രവർത്തിക്കാൻ ഈശ്വരാനുഗ്രഹം ഉണ്ടാകട്ടെ എന്ന് പ്രാർത്ഥിച്ച് ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ നിർത്തുന്നു. നമസ്കാരം.
വളരെ ചുരുങ്ങിയ വാക്കുകളിൽ സ്വാമി ചിന്മയാനന്ദജിയെ നമുക്ക് വരച്ചു കാട്ടിത്തന്ന മാന്യ സേതുമാധവൻജിക്ക് എത്രയധികം നന്ദി. Guided by the vision of Puja Gurudev, Chinmaya Mission serves as the nucleus of the spiritual renaissance movement, encompassing a wide range of spiritual, educational, and charitable activities, ennobling the lives of millions in India and across the globe. With love and respect, we invite Swami Vivekanandaji, Regional Head of Chinmaya Mission Kerala, for the keynote address.
സദാശിവസമാരംഭാം ശങ്കരാചാര്യമധ്യമാം അസ്മദാചാര്യപര്യന്താം വന്ദേ ഗുരുപരമ്പരാ. ഓം ശ്രീ ചിന്മയ സദ്ഗുരുവേ നമഃ. സംപൂജ്യ സ്വാമി സ്വരൂപാനന്ദജി മഹാരാജ്, ഓണറബിൾ ഗവർണർ ഓഫ് കേരള Janab Arif Muhammad Khanji, other dignitaries on and off the days, and members and our well-wishers of Chinmaya Mission, my salutations to every one of you. This is, as it is rightly said, a spiritual-cultural fest or festival for 7 days, and the central point is, as it should be, a Gita Jnana Yajna with a very relevant topic which has direct bearing on our day-to-day lives, that is success without stress. This is what every one of us aspires for. And the spirituality, as far as Bharatiya Samskriti is concerned, it encompasses everything. That is why we have so many vidyas, Ashtadasha vidyas, vidyasthanams, Chaturdasha Vidyasthanams. Every branch of knowledge is dear to us, important to us, because that is what makes a life whole and perfect. But if the center is lost, then the other units cannot hold together. So if center is well firm, and it is centered well, definitely all other things will fall in place. And that is why here it is very relevant and important that this program has its central pivotal program, the Gita Jnana Yajna. Based on 3rd chapter, you will, each one will be initiated into a style of life, or rather style of living, where you achieve success but without stress and tension. This is what each one of us wants in life. So, in order to attract the attention, because spirituality is the central pivotal point, around that so many things are there. There is nothing exclusive. The Bharatiya Samskriti is all inclusive. Therefore, here, the programs that are envisioned and planned, there is art, there is culture, there is literature, everything. And Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmayanji, whose 108th birthday is going to be celebrated internationally with the program going to be launched at Ernakulam on May 8, 2024. This program is in the fitness of things, because Puja Gurudev did not exclude anything. Everything is included. And not only that, the people beyond the frontiers of caste, creed, community, age, everybody is encompassed in Bharatiya Samskriti. And not only that, people with the different tendencies, different propensities, different talents, they are all brought here, going to be brought here, or a cross-section of them is going to come here to take part in this Chinmaya Fest. I am sure tremendous work, tremendous thinking, tremendous vision sharing, tremendous brainstorming sessions must have preceded this program, because it has been planned so well, so beautifully. I take this opportunity to congratulate and compliment the chairman and all other functionaries of this great program, and under the leadership of Swami Asheshanandaji, who is the Acharya at Palakkad. Under his leadership, everything has been happening, and so beautifully. I wish the program all the best. Hari Om.
As Swami Vivekanandaji rightly reminded us, the Bharata culture is inclusive. Thank you, Swami Vivekanandaji, for your enlightening words.
As the whole world comes to the spiritual Vishwa Guru Bharat to re-celebrate the return of Lord Sri Ram, we remember this architect who at his young 30s reconnected the holy land of Rameshwaram back to the lotus feet of Bharat Mata by rebuilding the historic Pamban Bridge, tiding over the thundering cyclones and the deep oceans.
We call him with love as our own Metro Man, who rewrote every impossible throughout his life, the torchbearer and go-to person for the toughest infrastructure challenges of our nation. A true Karma Yogi who continues to revamp himself in the fire ignited from the Bhagavad Gita. His vision, determination and legacy will inspire every Bharatiya forever. We invite Dr. E. Sridharanji, our Chief Patron of Samskaara, for the Presidential Address.
Harihi Om Tat Sat, Harihi Om Tat Sat. I offer my most respectful pranam at the holy feet of Swami Swarupananda Ji. I offer my pranams at the feet of Swami Vivekananda Ji and Asheshanandaji Ji. My deep regards and respects to the Honorable Governor, Sri Ayra Muhammad Khan, and all the dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. Only day before yesterday, the Prana Pratishtha of Sri Ram Bhagwan Ji was performed in Ayodhya. That undoubtedly created a great wave, I would say even a tsunami of religious and patriotic fervor, not only in Ayodhya area, but the whole Bharat country. Today, the 7-day spiritual enclave is being inaugurated. I am sure with that the spiritual and dharmic tsunami will sweep through not only Palakkad but entire Kerala state. Elaborate preparations have been done by the organizers to get and expose the dharmic values of the nation through Bhagavad Gita, and that should spread. The only way to spread spirituality and dharmic values, according to me, is through Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Ever since I met Gurudev in 1961 in Baswada, when I was a divisional engineer of Southern Railway, I have become an ardent follower of Bhagavad Gita. Ladies and gentlemen, Bhagavad Gita is not a religious text. It is an administrative gospel. Gita shows us the way how to get our work done properly and joyously. If I may share with you my own experience, I have no hesitation to admit before you that my professional success, whether it is through Konkan Railway or Delhi Metro or other metros, the main reason was the inspiration and the value that I have learned from Bhagavad Gita. You may wonder how such huge projects could have been executed in such a short period and within estimated cost. That was because of the unique work culture and values I could instill in the organization, and that was only through Bhagavad Gita. I had a habit of supplying a copy of Bhagavad Gita to every officer who joined this organization, whether Konkan Railway Corporation or Delhi Metro. And I used to exhort them not only read Bhagavad Gita, understand its meaning and message, and put this message in actual practice on the field. That is how I was able to achieve these very, very difficult projects completed on time. How do we send this message of Bhagavad Gita to every home? According to me, the only way is to ensure that Bhagavad Gita is kept as a holy book in every household. By keeping the book in the house, you make the house not only holy but divine. And you get the inspiration for Gita to always only pick up sattvic values, righteous values. These values have been explained very exhaustively in chapter 13 of Bhagavad Gita from slokam 7 to 10. Amanitvam, adambitvam, etc. These values, if you are able to absorb and practice it in actual day life, there is no doubt that our life will be very sublime. What we all eagerly look forward is peace, joy, and fulfillment. This can easily be obtained only through Bhagavad Gita. Therefore, I would earnestly appeal to all of you to get a copy of Bhagavad Gita. If you don't have already in your house, get a copy with which you will be able to be very familiar with every word that Krishna has spoken to Arjuna on that occasion. For that, the book should be normally in Sanskrit, but there should be a translation word by word. There should be a translation of the whole sloka and a brief interpretation of the message that sloka gives. If you are able to achieve it, I am no doubt our country will change overnight. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sridharanji. Your words are always inspiring.
A true scholar of diverse philosophies of Quran, Sufism, Bhagavad Gita and Upanishads, and a prolific author of international repute, whose writings are not only academically referred, but has enlightened the minds of millions of common men across the globe. Yet, we have witnessed this intelligent and patriotic leader, Sri Arif Muhammad Khanji, standing humbled before the greatness, glory and legacy of this great civilization of Bharat. A perfect example of Vidya Dadati Vinayam. That is, with knowledge comes humility.
In these modern times, amidst the political and social corruptions and chaos, this true nationalist and a proud Bharatiya continues his battle against all those defeating noises and forces, ever upholding his principle of nation above self.
As it is our tradition to start a journey with the lighting of the lamp, just as light removes darkness, knowledge removes ignorance. Contemplating this metaphorical illumination, let us invite the Honorable Governor, Sri Arif Muhammad Khanji, and the Global Head of Chinmaya Mission, Sampuja Swami Swarupandaji, to inaugurate the event by lighting the lamp. And we request all the dignitaries on the dais to join us and bless this occasion. As we stand on the brink of a remarkable journey that we will embark upon together, filled with learning, experience and enlightenment.
We welcome the Honorable Governor of Kerala, Sri Arif Muhammad Khanji, for the inaugural address.
कितनी देर का 20 पर वेट करिए. श्रद्धे स्वामी स्वरूपानंद जी महाराज, श्रद्धे स्वामी विवेकानंद जी महाराज, श्रद्धे स्वामी अशेषानंद जी महाराज, डॉक्टर ई श्रीधरन जी, श्री एस सेतु माधवन जी, श्री विलाम्बत रविंद्रन जी, एडवोकेट डॉक्टर पी कृष्णदास जी, श्री के पंकजाशन जी, प्रिय सहोदरी सहोदरन मारे एलावर्कुम एंडे वंदनम। It's an honor for me, and I'm delighted to inaugurate Chinmaya Samskaara, the spiritual conclave organized by Chinmaya Mission at the municipal ground at Palakkad as part of Swami Chinmayanand's 108 Jayanti. Let me first offer my humble pranams to the sacred memory of Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayanand, who lives on through his mission 3 decades after his Mahasamadhi. We remember how Swami Chinmayanandji's scholarly lectures on philosophy had brought steadiness and confidence into minds of the seekers of truth all over the world. His interpretation of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the song Celestial, was like a spiritual tonic to millions of minds. The contribution of Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayanand was in preserving and radiating the depth and brilliance of Vedanta across the globe, enabling millions of people to become happier citizens of the world by availing themselves of Vedanta's blessings. Today's program is organized here in the municipal grounds, where I presume the youngsters, they also use this as a playground. Such a ground reminds everyone of the football ground in Thiruvananthapuram, where Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayanand organized the first ever Gita Gyan Yag in 1958. This yag is going to last for 7 days. 7 days. 7 days. And the people of Palakkad will have the opportunity to listen to the discourses, lectures, talks by many sannyasis and scholars of Gita. They are the people, and the international president of the mission, Shraddha Swami Swarupanandji himself is present here. So I am reminded of what great Adi Shankar had said about these saintly figures. He said, Shanta Mahanto Nivasanti Santo Vasantaval Loka Hitam Charanta Tirna Swayam Bhima Bhavar Navam Janan Ahetu Nanyan Apitarayanta. They are like the monsoon clouds who roam here and there for the welfare of people. So I feel this is a great opportunity for the people of Palakkad to benefit from their presence, from their talks and discourses. All the previous speakers have talked about the significance of Bhagavad Gita. The scripture surely belongs to us. We as Indians feel proud of the fact that this Upadesh was delivered by Lord on the soil of India. But the message in its content has a universal value. And I mean, we are proud of we are proud inheritors of that legacy. But at the same time, I have some sense of shame. Why this book, which is out and out universal in character, how come we fail to convey this message to the whole world? Today, an event like this is not merely important for the people of Palakkad, but this is continuation of the initiative taken by the leaders of Indian Renaissance. And who, despite criticism in the early stage, they took the message generally to the people. The first translation of Srimad Bhagavad Gita was done by Charles Wilkins. And commending the translation, Lord Warren Hastings, who was the viceroy at that time, he had written with great prescience. He said, these are ringing words, when the British Empire is lost into oblivion, while its sources of wealth and prosperity are not remembered, this scripture, that is Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and the lessons it contains will continue to inspire millions of people of this world. We also have a, because we are talking about, Shri Dharanji mentioned that in every house there should be a copy of this book. so that we have easy access. So I'm reminded of a small anecdote. When a young man who looked very sickly, pale, he went to Swami Vivekananda for his advice how to study Gita. Swamiji looked at him and told him, "You will be nearer to God by playing football than studying Bhagavad Gita." What Swamiji meant was that he ought to improve his health, become strong in body and mind in order to imbibe into his life the profound message of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And this is how this anecdote has been explained. These are not my words. Somebody from Ramakrishna Mission has, I don't remember the name, has written that obviously the boy was in Tamogun, and so as the Bhagavad Gita itself counsels, one must get over Tamogun, which is lethargy and lack of proper understanding, by cultivating Rajogun or activity or dynamism. Starting from that football field in 1958, moving through hundreds of stages all over the world, Swami Chinmayanandaji had inspired many young men and women to come out of Tamogun, of desperation, of doubt, mostly through the message of Gita. Like Swami Vivekananda, Swami Chinmayananda also had ability, this special talent, to stun, to surprise his listeners with the remarks they would not expect from a sannyasi. But after shocking the audience, Swamiji would explain his position, the meaning of his remark. I recall a video clip of Swamiji that I saw recently, where he says, "Only rascals need religion. Good people don't need religion." Then he explains that the wicked people come to worthy Swamis because they are to be improved, and that religion is for dangerous people. But the end result is understanding about how religion transforms one's mind for the better. This remark of Swamiji, does it ring in your mind something which was said by Adi Shankar in his famous composition? I think the name is Nirvan Shatakam, where he says, "Na me dvesh rago, na me lobh moho, madonev menev matsarye bhava, na dharmo, na chartho, na kamo, na moksha, chidanand rupa shivoham shivo." When you are able to, as a result of the tap, our tradition tells us, tapa swadhyay niritam, ever devoted to the spirit, to the pursuit of knowledge. And when it culminates into something which Gita calls Brahma Sparsham, touching the reality, touching the supreme truth, when you are able to develop that sambhav, some drishti, brahmbhav, then you are no more in need. This is what Adi Shankar is saying. Na dharmo, na chartho, na kamo, na moksha. Even about moksha, then one does not care. As we all know, Gurudev Swami Chinmayanand's life itself was a story of the transformation from a young agnostic who did not know, who questioned whether there is some God. And he, in his younger days, he was known as Balakrishna Menon, and then he transformed into an enlightened and realized soul. He was overconfident in his childhood and confident in youth. He often brooded on the meaning of life, and at the same time, he dismissed anything. He dismissed the idea of accepting anything without questioning. Now, one may have a different viewpoint, but this is exactly in accordance with the Vedantic tradition. Many years back, I had read that Bhagwan Buddha, when he was just going to pass away, his disciples asked him, Bhagwan, give us some advice, last advice, so that we don't go astray. And he said, Apo Deepo Bhava. Be your own light. Further, he said somewhere else, do not accept anything even on my authority. Later, I found that what Lord Buddha had told his disciples is actually part of a shlok of the Samved. So, you have to find, Guru only gives sort of lamp candle in your hand, but you have to find your own path. That was the approach of Shraddha Pujya Swami Chinmayanand. No wonder as a student in Lucknow University, he became interested in the freedom movement and had to sacrifice his formal studies. I'm saying formal studies. Later as a journalist, first at Bombay, then at National Herald in Delhi, a meeting with a renowned teacher, Swami Shivanand, and later with Bhagwan Shri Ramana Maharshi, inspired him to pursue his quest for the true meaning of life. What surprised him then was the hectic life of a sannyasi, whom he had once thought to be a lazy, jobless lot. Soon he found himself trekking the Himalayas and other holy places, and finally into the life of a sannyasi. Swamiji's spiritual wisdom was shaped by Swami Tapovan Maharaj, one of the most spiritually evolved Himalayan sage. Swamiji's interpretation of the immortal classic Bhagavad Gita was like what Lord himself did to the valiant but wavering warrior Arjun through Gita Updesh. In his lectures, one could see the calm reason of philosophy winning over the confused unreason of the complexities of life. As an orator, Swamiji could tailor his talks to suit the cultural ethos and needs of varying people. His talks were mostly on Vedanta and Bhartiyata. but his rational approach and universal compassion touched many people who came from diverse backgrounds and belonged to diverse denominations. Yet generally we use this term conversion. To Swamiji, people belonging to many other denominations came. But he did not entertain the idea of conversion. Why? Again, because according to the Vedantic tradition, there is nothing like conversion. But if I use the words of Swami Vivekananda, it is through the knowledge journey, Gyan Marg, that we travel from lower truth to higher truth. It's not a question of you evolve. And that he has described as walking, traveling from lower truth to higher truth. And in fact, it has been said in a shlok, Uttam Sahaj Avastha, Dittiye Dhyan Dharna, Tirtiye Pirtima Puja Hom Yatra Chaturthe. So, once the Vedantic view is that one size of coat, one size of shirt, one size of mund cannot suit everybody. Everybody has her or his own genius. Swamiji's take, Swami, and that explains why he once heartily accepted the invitation to the house of a Muslim devotee during a time of communal tension, when his other people advised him not to go to that place. He ignored and said, I belong to the whole world. A Muslim has as much right to invite me as does a Hindu, and I must accept it. Again, when I read this thing, something came to my mind which I would like to share with you. And there is not just one shlok. Number of shloks are there. Akashat patitam toyam yatha gacchati sagaram. Sarv deva namaskara keshavam priti gacchati. You can give expression to your faith in any manner which suits your genius. You can use any name, but the Vedantic tradition asserts whatever method ये यथा मां पिरपद्यन्ते तांस्थते भजाम्यहम मम वर्तमानु वर्तन्ते मनुष्य पार्थ सर्वशा. Lord tells Arjun that in whatever manner my devotee approaches me, whatever intention he has, whatever feelings he has, I accept him in the same manner. Pujya Gurudev Chinmayananda's teachings were rooted in ancient purely, not just teachings, he lived the Sanatan teachings, Sanatan ideals and Sanatan values, where just now somebody, I don't remember, but some previous speaker said that look at it, the whole world, and I'm not being critical of anybody. I'm just making a comparative statement to understand our culture. Any culture which is defined either by race, color of the skin, or by faith, which we generally call religion, which is not the right translation for dharma. Any culture which is defined by these, that creates others. Indian culture is unique in the sense that it is not defined either by faith, either by race, language, or any variable and alienable characteristics. Indian culture is defined by Atma. Yada bhuta pirtak bhava mekasthamanu pashyati tat evacha vistaram Brahma sampadhyate tada. Whatever diversity you see, even here in this hall, there may be two persons of the same parents, but their faces differ. Not only faces are different, their taste may also differ. Their choice of colors may differ. So what we are being told by the Sanatan tradition, that all this, in fact, Swami Vivekananda was asked this question, what is the purpose of life? Pursuit of happiness? He said, certainly not. Then what is the purpose? Purpose is pursuit of knowledge. And what is the purpose of knowledge? The purpose of knowledge is to develop the capacity to see the underlying unity behind apparent diversity. All this diversity which we see, it all has emanated from one source, and it will finally merge, dissolve into that source. So kama yata bahusyam pirjayeti. We all have come from the same source, and we shall dissolve into that source only. And Gita itself, those who are engaged in the pursuit of knowledge, those what we call Atma Vidya or Brahm Vidya, which provides you this capacity to see the unity behind diversity, then how those devotees behave or should behave. Gita, Srimad Bhagavad Gita itself explains that. It says, Adveshta sarva bhutanam maitra karuna evacha nirmamo nirahankara sama dukha sukha chami santushta satatam yogi yatatma drah nishchaya Mai arpita mano buddhi ya mad bhakta sa me priye. One who has these qualities, one who looks at everybody with some drishti, one who has compassion, one who has maitri, the sense of friendliness, is firm in his conviction, is engaged in the pursuit of the truth. Such devotees are dear to me. And then finally, I would like to quote a shlok from Gita, which Gurudev Shri Chinmayanandaji has described in his commentary as one of the most important shlok of Gita, which says, and he has also said that this is the most important shlok, but it has become subject to many controversies and many interpretations. Sarv dharman paritiyajya man mam ekam sharanam virja aham tva sarva papebhyam moksha yeyushmi ma shucha. Give up everything. And now Lord cannot ask you to give up dharma. But he is saying, Sarv dharman paritiyajya. Leave everything, give up everything, and just take refuge in me alone. And I shall liberate you from all the sins. You don't have to worry about it. Elsewhere, in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, it has been said, Ananyas chinta yantoma ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhi yuktanam yoga chemam vahamyam. When I read the commentary of both these shlokas, what it actually says, according to Gurudev, and not just him, even others have, maybe that is not so lucid, but others have also said the same thing. that when these words are used, the purpose is that one, you take refuge in me. That one is one which is not different from others. That one is one in whom all others are to be seen. As Kapil Muni has said, Atmam sarveshu bhuteshu bhutatmanam kirtalayam archaye dan manabhyam maitri abhinay chakshusha deho devalaya prokto jivo deva sadashiva. You have to treat every being as potentially divine. In each body, rather each body is the temple of that Paramatma. And Shiva in the form of Atma lives in this temple. The only thing is that Paramatma which lives in the form of Jivatma lives buried under the layers of Ahem. What is tapasya? What our Sant tell us? They tell us to go for meditation, austerities, with single-mindedness, and remove those layers one by one, but it is a slow process. It does not happen immediately. It's a slow process. And when you are able to remove those layers of Ahem, then the Paramatma which is there in the form of Jivatma, it starts manifesting itself. And when it starts manifesting itself, then you see nobody in this world as other. And that is the reason why I firmly believe, and we all believe, that Gita is not for one people only, not for one country only. Gita has a universal message, and if we follow that message, then we can have a new world order where nobody live in fear and nobody will apprehend that person can be exploited by others. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, valre nanni, Jai Hind.
Thank you, Honorable Governor Ji. This is what this spiritual conclave Samskaara is looking for. Your powerful words that radiated true knowledge will surely enlighten all of us.
Now we request our Sampuja Swami Swarupananda Ji to honor the Honorable Governor of Kerala, Sri Arif Muhammad Khan Ji, and present the memento as a token of our heartfelt gratitude and love.
We request Swami Viviktananda Ji to honor our chief patron, E. Sridharan Ji. Let us conclude this inaugural session by paying salutes to our Bharat Mata. We request everyone to rise again for the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा
Hari Om. And here we come to the conclusion of the inaugural ceremony of Samskaara, the spiritual conclave for those who seek freedom. We request everyone in the audience to get reseated again. And once again, on behalf of Samskaara, we cordially thank every dignitaries, including Sri Honorable Governor Sri Arif Muhammad Khan Ji, who has absolutely inspired us by quoting directly from the ancient gems of wisdom from the Kapila Muni, from the great Shankara, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and reminding us the roaring words of Swami Vivekananda and Gurudev.